a question for you today then, Craig. Are
Yes.
you thriving or surviving?
I would like to say I'm thriving.
You're
I'd like to say
thriving.
I'm thriving. What about you, Ben?
Oh, well, that's a good one. I think I'm probably bit of both. So for thriving.
Okay, matey, I got you.
Yeah. So that's your slogan. Are you thriving or surviving?
Yeah.
Just
yeah,
tell
it
us
is.
just tell us a bit about how that came about then.
Okay, well, a lot of people in society are merely sort of surviving. These are individuals that wake up in the morning tired, they've got low energy throughout the day, they might be on a lot of medication, and aren't particularly happy with their lives. Those that are thriving have got loads of energy, they exercise, they're happy, they feel good, they have fulfillment in their lives. So yeah, that's the kind of difference. And when I work with individuals, the idea is to get them to thrive,
Yeah.
and not to just merely survive.
Are we saying then that like medication and just the way people's lives can get them, they're not very motivated, so they're not pushing forward, they're not circulating the bodies, so they're kind of becoming a bit dull and a bit sort of rock solid.
Diet plays such a big part in it, really, and then how they move and how they sleep and how they live will dictate how they feel. And if you are tired, if you have low energy, if you are overweight, and and if you don't feel particularly good, then you're not really living to your fullest. And it's my goal as a trainer and sort of a health coach is to adjust people's lifestyles, that they start to thrive, they start to feel good, they lose body fat, they feel good about themselves, and they don't necessarily require medication. Obviously, I would never tell someone to come off medication, but it's whether the requirement's there in the first place, that's the thing. So medication will merely mask symptoms and maybe sort of not necessarily get to the cause. And one thing I want to do is sort of get to the cause. And on the side, I mean, as a byproduct, body composition improves.
Yeah.
So.
Wonderful. So you are Craig Barton, PT. So what's that? PT, personal trainer?
Personal trainer, yeah. Yeah,
So-
Craig Barton, personal training, yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. So people can ring you up. Are you sort of local based?
Yeah, I'm based at LA Fitness, Women Park House,
Right.
which is the closest LA Fitness to town centre. The address is on my website, and if people are interested, my website is www.craigbartonpt.co.uk.
Yeah. So if they're feeling like they need a different direction in their life, they can get hold of you. And what do you do? Take them out running, and what's your sort of knowledge base? Is it
So
a
the
wide?
first thing I do, firstly, I'm a biosignature practitioner.
Yeah.
I'm an FDM practitioner, and I specialise in nutrition. So biosignature is basically it's based on a principle that fat storage on the body is dictated by hormone imbalances internally. So where you store body fat is determined by your hormonal profile. So the first thing I'll do with an individual, I'll sit down and do the consultation with them. If they want to go ahead, then I'll do the biosignature. So I'll caliper test them, I'll pinch them 12 sites around the body. And that will give me an idea of where they're storing body fat, and it will give me an idea of what's going on internally. So whether they've got insulin issues, cortisol issues, estrogen issues, and then we adjust their food, their training, and everything accordingly to get the results.
Wow.
Most people do sort of 12-week transformation packages and things with me. You'll see me on my website. I've got transformation photos of individuals,
Yeah.
but all those individuals are based around improving their health to optimise body composition and the way they look and the way they feel. And I think everyone I train sort of do that and gets results. So
Yeah, that's what it's about. The results. Yeah.
yeah, so biosignatures are real cool. And for those that have got more serious issues, I'm also an FDM practitioner, which is a functional diagnostic nutritionist practitioner.
Right.
It's a bit of a mouthful. What
Yeah.
that is it's looking for hidden internal stresses via means of testing. So this will actually where I'll get people's hormone tests done, looking at what's going on internally, their adrenal gland function and their sex hormones, their liver health, their gut health, and then adjusting their lifestyle, their nutrition and training according to that. So if we can improve someone's health and change the way they look and feel, then we've got the double whammy there, and that's what I try and do.
Wow, sounds really very sophisticated. So it's all sort of different factors that you know if this happens, you know, if I do this to counterbalance that, with regarding what they've sort of gone over on, then I can sort that out, and then I can sort that out and sort that out. Whoa.
Yeah,
Sounds,
definitely, yeah.
Sounds a lot of
about
hard
creating
work.
that balance internally. Yeah, well, it can be, but it's not necessary for the client. It's for me to decide, and with that testing, I can then, I get a better picture of what's going on internally with them, and it's more personalised. Often someone will go to your trainer and they go, okay, we'll reduce your calories, we'll get you to do some cardio, and it's not really how I work. Obviously I'm going to be getting exercises and eating properly, but it's structured to the individual based on their profile, on their biotic profile or the hormonal profile. So
yeah, it sounds very compositional.
Oh mate, there's no stone unturned. Serious.
I get it. Wait, yes, I get it. Right.
You know what? It wasn't even a joke, but it worked, didn't it?
It did. Yeah. It's all relative. So I do a breakfast show, the early breakfast show in the morning on Siren FM. Have you got any tips for people getting up in the mornings then?
Top tips. You know what? The most important thing. I mean, it depends on their goals. Who am I talking to? So if you give me a profile of an individual, then I can give them tips on. Are you talking about someone who wants to lose weight, or they just want to increase their energy levels, or
just overall sort of positivity for the morning?
Right. Okay. Well, the first thing, start with a decent meal. Don't have a big fat carb meal, because all that's going to do is slow you down. When you eat a high carb meal, it will increase serotonin, which then can make you sleepy. It can lower brain function a little bit, and then blood sugar levels drop quite quickly because of the insulin spike, and that makes us hungry again, and also brain power drops and mood, energy, and for that. So the best way, like I said this morning, the best way to start breakfast would be turkey mince, steak mince, steak, fish, something like that, a high protein meal that will stabilize blood sugar, increase energy, reset your neurotransmitters for the rest of the day. Red meat, for example, has high amounts of carnitine and phenylalanine. These are two amino acids that are energizing, and they wake you up in the morning. So they're going to lift your mood, and they're going to lift your energy for the morning, and that's a good start.
I wondered why lions were so spruce in the mornings.
They're never spruce, are they? That's not a good example, Ben.
No, I'm only kidding.
That's 18 hours sleep a day, don't they?
Yeah, they do. They're well lethargic. Oh, dear. So would you recommend exercise in the morning? A little bit of exercise?
You know what? It's not a bad idea. Sometimes, if exercise in the morning, it is the best way of doing it. You do cardio in the morning, and it should be steady state, something like a jog or a bike ride or a swim, and you can do that fasted just before breakfast, and that'll be fine. That will wake the brain up and switch you on. Now, if you do something too intense in the morning, it can burn you out. It'll burn out the adrenal glands. It make you tired for the rest of the day. So, in my opinion, you start a day with maybe some fasted cardio. So 30 minutes of something light that's going to get you warm, and maybe a little bit sweaty, but nothing too intense, and then go into your breakfast. And then if you're going to do a more intense workout, exercise you'll do later on in the day. But yeah, doing something like that in the morning is great for switching the brain on, increasing energy levels, and setting you up for a good day. So that's champion. That combined with a quality breakfast is you're winning. So.
Wicked. I recently interviewed a guy called Paul Jones, who's a middleweight world champion boxer, and he was saying a little bit of skipping, 15 minutes of skipping. Yeah.
We can't go wrong with that. Yeah. I mean, that's not too intense. That's it. Again, it wakes the body up. It'll start fat burning if someone wants to burn fat. So, yeah, no, I'll go with that. I like that. As long as someone's had the adequate sleep. The thing is, you've already messed it up if you're not sleeping, or if you're undersleeping or going to bed too late or getting up too early. Then that's going to make you tired and hungry and not feeling great for the rest of the day. To be honest, so go with sleep first. Good breakfast, and then some nice easy cardio. Skipping's wicked. That's cool. So. And then
you're on your way for the day.
You're on your way, mate. You're champion.
That's it. You're thriving.
You're thriving.
Thriving. Yes.
You're on your way anyway. Yeah?
Right. So then, Craig, it's been wonderful to talk to you on Siren FM. So just let us know again. You've got a website.
Yeah, it's www.craigbartonpt.com. sirenfm.co.uk.
And are you on tweeting? Do you tweet?
I'm on Facebook and I'm on Twitter. I've got a business page on Facebook and on Twitter. At Craig Barton. I think it's at Craig Barton PT Twitter.
Yeah. So you're always looking for sort of new clientele?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I offer free 30-minute free consultations. So I sit down with someone, discuss their goals, what the needs and requirements are, and then we can go forward from there. But the first consultation is always free, so we can decide with a client whether it's right for them or whether it's right to move forward with that. So yeah. And do you have a space? Are you still in the Nurture magazine, Nurture Lincolnshire? Yeah, I'm in again this month. I'll be, I don't know what page we're on, but yeah, I'll be in it. So
cracking magazine, that.
Fantastic, actually. Yeah, really good introduction because it's it's new and I was impressed with the look. It's really nice and some great info in there. So yeah, I'll continue to be a part of that. I like that, so that's cool.
It is. It's one specific area about well-being and everything. So it's a very good magazine.
Something we're missing, wasn't it? So yeah, it was a sector that was missing. There was nothing really covers it in the Lincolnshire area. So yeah, I think it's great. Really good. They've done a good job with it.
Yeah, they have indeed. Right. Well, enough of your time. I'll let you get back to work. I'm sure it's quite exciting for you, isn't it, working with different people all the time?
I absolutely love it. No, I feel really lucky to do what I do, and yeah, it's nice to work with lots of different individuals. So yeah, it is. It's great actually. So
right. Well, Craig Barton, thank you for doing an interview with Siren FM, and it's been a pleasure talking to you. Thank you very much, mate.
Thank you.